Man, these are about the ugliest locks that have ever come through the Lock Lab's door. But these are actually from Tri-County Locksmiths located in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. These, I guess they tried to drill these off of a door and then probably ultimately had to, I'm going to just take a look at this Schlage, probably had to pick them. And the reason I say that, if you look closely, right there you can see a steel pin. And that's right where, of course, where you want to drill. It looks like they tried to drill it, and that steel pin did its job. It misdirected the drill off to the side away from the shear line, and so they said, okay, this isn't going to work. So it did its job, did exactly what it's supposed to do. Anyway, they probably had to pick this thing, and my bet, because they sent it in a big box, they spent $5 or $6 to mail it to me, it's probably not the standard Schlage. Here's what the pinning looks like. And it does work despite all the defacing. This is definitely a sleeper lock. So let's see if we can get it picked, and then maybe we'll gut it. See what kind of magic these guys in Colorado came up with. Which, of course, you guys know that Glenwood Springs, Colorado is the future capital of the United States after the zombie apocalypse. Everybody knows that, right? All right, here we go. Get in the right. There we go. Get on the piece of right warding. A little bit of tension, and let's find out what kind of magic these guys have put in here. Okay, first time through I felt nothing, so let's just do a restart and then put a little more tension on it. Make something bind up. Okay, I'm on pin 2. Here's the binder. Pretty extraordinary pressure or tension on it. Okay, I felt like 2 gave me a click. I don't know if these guys maybe put serrated in here, but feels like 2 needs another click. Alright, so we gave it to him. Now let's go to the back and try it. Okay, that was pin 4. Pin 3. Okay, there was pin 2. We got a little bit of a fault set. I'm on pin 1. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm getting some very slight counter rotation, which tells me 1 is probably a spool. Okay, feels like he picked all the way to the back. Okay, I just touched 4 and we got a little bit more rotation on the core. Now I'm looking to see who else is begging for it. I'm on pin 5 and I got a little bit of counter rotation, you guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. Definitely not a standard Schlage. Okay, I just popped him in place, but now we lost our fault set, which tells me we have, there we go, we had felt like pin number 3 was the gatekeeper on this one. Alright, let's see what these boys in Colorado got in here. Move that out of the way. Oops, sorry. Keep this thing a little halfway level. Alright, we do have a key, so that's not going to be a problem. Let's just not take the core out. We're just going to unscrew it from here. Save a little bit of time. Take the detent. Should be a spring in there. Cool. Alright, we're going to need this one. And it's rotated so the pins are going to be on that side. Okay, what do we got here? This is interesting. Let's take a second and look at it. If I can get the camera to cooperate, it looks like they sawed at some point to remove the top of that pin. But it did exactly what it's supposed to. It protected that whole stack. Looked like there's some no, these are just drills. There's no anti-drill pins inside of there. So I'll have to get back to those after I run my wife away. Alright. We got a standard. We got some evilness here. Standard. Another little bit of evilness. Okay, there's nothing unusual about the core. No counter milling, no threading, nothing like that, other than obviously defacement on the front. Alright, let's see what we got on the inside here. Looks like a homemade spool. A homemade spool. Looks like a standard. Looks like another standard. And looks like another homemade spool. Alright fellas, here's what we got. Not bad. These are good looking spools. We got these are all standard. Then he went ahead and spooled up 2 of the key pins. So it'll be 2 and 4. And then on the top we got homemade spools on 1, 2, and 5. And then these look all like standard pins. Nothing unusual about those two. Just trying to keep us from getting our fault set. Anyway, fellas, there you go. Thank you so much for the lock. Tri-County Locksmith. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal.